was billed as the ultimate sports podcast.
I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Everybody has been waiting.
I'm God gifted.
He's a bull. I'm the matador.
This is the Weekend Guy Podcast, and it begins now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to another epic episode of the Weekend Guy Podcast with the Sihle guys. Sihle, say hi to the people, man.
Welcome to our subscribers, new subscribers. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We back. It's the Weekend Guy Podcast, and welcome back, guys.
We're actually very, very close to a when is the game playing?
Wednesday. South African time, 7 o'clock.
It's the middle of the perfect day. No need to play the 10 o'clock games anymore.
Yeah, I think the second semi-final is at 10 o'clock.
Oh crap! Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at least we got the luck of the draw.
Yeah, like the first
earlier game. Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough game though. But what did you think of the previous game? The last
Cape Verde.
Round of 8, isn't it?
Quarterfinals.
Yes, the Cape Verde.
Oh, what a game. I spent Saturday evening prepping for that, put the little one to bed early, put the wife to bed. Yeah. And I was like, this is just me and Bafana Bafana. I'm watching it sober, and it was worth the wait.
Yeah, I tapped out. I just watched the first half. And
is
then
it?
I tapped out. Yeah.
Old age catching up with you.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just said, okay, first half, I'll catch it. Whatever happens, doesn't matter. You just go to bed, mate.
Yeah, it was a good omen. Because as much as it wasn't a goal fest, it was two sides battling out. You know, sometimes as a football fan, they are entertaining 0-0 draws.
And that was one of them, actually.
Yes, but because also we South Africans and we heavily invested, we knew we make it through the first half, their high spirit would die off, and then second half, the game would open.
Yeah.
But also then again, tactically, the Cape Verde coach got his substitutions wrong.
Okay. Because
I think it's Mendes. He's the left wing. He was causing us
problems. The one who was causing us problems the first half. Remember the one with the plat?
That boy. Yo.
And
and for some odd reason, the coach decided to take
him out.
off. No. Yeah, and for us, that was the end of our problem because he was the biggest threat going forward for Cape Verde.
Very much so. Yeah, I saw the first half and first half they were playing very, very quick football.
Indeed. And, you know, maybe just a slight concern that I have, Percy Tau and Tembazwane running out of steam. I think teams are well prepared for them specifically because in the past we've shown that when they play good, we are unstoppable. It seems like they are planning very well around them and neutralizing him because he didn't have too much influence in the game, being Tembazwane as well as Percy Tau. But even though, yes, the chances were few far in between, there wasn't a great impact from those players who have the X factor for us. But look, the 90 minutes was very, very cagey. Yeah. And look, sometimes in sports, when it's your day, it's your day. And there are moments that show you signs that it is your day. Yeah. There was a through ball in the 90th minute for Cape Verde. Right? The boy was one-on-one with Ronwen Williams, took a snapshot volley. And Ronwen Williams produced a reflex save off the crossbar and back in the air, and he stood up and caught it. That was like a heart-stopping moment because in that moment, you know, had that ball went in, it was game, set, and match. You know, because we weren't threatening too much, and there weren't too many clear-cut chances, and that acted as a catalyst for extra time. Because then we were more intentional with our game. Because in the second half, we had possession, you know, and it was half-hearted opportunities. But also, I think maybe some of the guys were a bit tense. Yeah. But the moment Ronwen made that save in the 90th minute, it almost was a reality check for the whole team. That, look, boys, this thing could be gone in a moment.
In a moment.
You know? And come the extra time was still cagey, but we had opportunities and were attacking more and threatening the goal. But you could tell that Cape Verde was out of plans because they had brought Bebe on, and his go-to strategy was try and beat Ronwen Williams from distance.
Oh, I know.
With
you
long
can't do
range
that.
shots, and yeah, it just wasn't working. You know,
No.
It takes a very special moment, you know, to produce those long
And
range
plus,
goals.
people forget that he's a top goalkeeper in Africa. No?
Indeed,
Yeah, he's the
indeed,
number one
indeed.
goalkeeper in Africa. So it's just that people always goes beyond underneath the radar that Ronwen Williams is the best goalkeeper in Africa.
Exactly. Because in one of the group stages, Cape Verde had 2 long range stunners. You know, I think from 30, 40 meters out. And you could tell that they were trying to pull one out the bag. And man, yeah, when it's not working, it's not working. You know? But then it was a build up until the penalties.
Oh, okay.
And interesting observation there was the cameraman showed both teams, you know, in the huddle. And South Africa was very composed.
Yeah.
But Cape Verde was very animated and let's go, boys, you know, feeling very confident.
Yeah.
You know, and it was interesting to see the demeanor and the composure of the South Africans. You know, it's almost like they had a quiet confidence.
Oh, okay, because they knew about Ronwen Williams' ability to save. They knew they saved penalties. Yeah,
you know, and come the penalties. You know, people say it's a gamble, right? But if you prepare well enough, the odds will then become in your favor.
Of course, the first one you save is a gamble.
Yes,
but the rest now is skill, Baba. It's no longer a gamble.
Exactly.
The rest, if you save 4 penalties consecutively, the second one is already a skill. That guy is good.
Indeed.
Good
And
keeper.
for me, it was actually an interesting observation, right? That the penalty takers, right, outside of Sihle Lepasa, right, it wasn't forwards taking the penalties. So you could tell that the Bafana Bafana team prepared
for the long run of the penalties. Yeah,
indeed. To say, look, if there was research on our penalty takers, no one's looking at the defenders and the midfielders taking penalties.
Yeah.
And that for me was interesting because with South Africa, it was Sihle Lepasa who missed a penalty, and he's a forward. And for me, my rule with penalties is pick a spot, but also then again, you can never go wrong by hitting it hard and flat. You know, your chances of success are very high. And unfortunately with him, he roofed it. But back to the main man being Ronwen, you know. First penalty, Bebe, I think, stepped up and took it to his right. Boom, what a save. And you could tell it was confidence, you know, because this man was prepared, you know. And we then had the opportunity for 1-1. 1-0. And we scored. Then second penalty, stepped up, still went to the right. And you could tell Ronwen's confidence was growing. But an interesting thing also from Ronwen's demeanor, there was no wild celebrations after each save. You know, it's almost like you could see that this man understands that the job's not done until the job is done. You know, he didn't celebrate the first 2 penalties at all. Right? And then we had the opportunity now go 2-0 up. You know, and for me, this is where experience comes into play. You know, because whoever's stepping up to put us 2-0 up, you need to make sure
that you put it
you
in.
bury it.
You bury it.
Because with penalties, when you sniff an opportunity, you got to be clinical.
You got
to be clinical. You know, and unfortunately, we missed.
Lepasa now?
Yeah, Lepasa missed.
Oh, okay.
And for me, I was now worried because
who took the first one for us?
It's not Mvala. I think it's Tebogo Mokoena.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he blasted it straight down the middle. So it was a penalty of confidence. You know, where you like, okay, this man came for business, you know? And we then had Cape Verde's third penalty, you know? Lo and behold, you'd think if the 2 guys who kicked before you went to the keeper's right, surely I have to come up with a different approach. You know, surely as a penalty taker, you saw my boys went keeper's right. Let me try something different. But no, pressure, you know, puts you on the back foot and you go back to what you know. Let me take a keeper's right. Ronwen. 3 saves in a row. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, this is where it gets interesting. South Africa now then has the opportunity to go 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's Mvala. Mvala
The defender now.
stepped up. Yes. Mvala stepped up. He scores.
Sundowns.
You know. Now, here comes Cape Verde with the fourth penalty. Right? And you are now thinking, if we save this, we win. Fortunately for Cape Verde, they didn't score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's then 2-1 up to South Africa, right? We are now stepping up for our fourth penalty.
Yeah.
Right? And I think it's Mudiba who stepped up. And he goes and misses. So for me, I'm looking at it in two ways. Big learning curve, right? That when the pressure is up, you failed, but at least the advantage is with us.
But you should bring in a moment like that, though. Then you should bring in
the strikers.
Yeah, the top guys.
Yes, to come and finish the job. Because had he scored on that penalty, it's game over.
Yeah, it is.
You know, because now they then have the fifth penalty coming up, and we know, based on 5 penalties, the most Cape Verde could get is 2. We're already sitting on 2 goals.
Yeah.
Right? This man steps up, you know? And if we have a flashback, right, to the huddle and the team talks, the cameraman panned onto Ronwen Williams before he went to the toss, and he was asking the analyst, right, which guy goes left? And the analyst responded to him to say number 6. Goes left. And who's stepping up to take the 5th penalty for Cape Verde?
Number 6.
Number 6. You know, so shout out to the analyst team and the coaching team for preparing the boys, you know. And you could see someone who's well prepared in Ronwen Williams, that he was relaxed, composed, and he knew what his mission was, you know, and the discipline to follow through with the preparation and the tactics, you know. And analysts also mentioned something interesting that I saw with his technique. Goalkeepers come penalty time, they commit to a side and they dive. Right? But Ronwen has an interesting technique, right? Where he almost delays his dive and allows the kicker to kick and then reacts. You know? So that's something maybe for goalkeeper coaches out there to maybe comment on. People who've played goalkeeper, let us know what your thought process is when it comes to preparing for penalties. But man, when he made that 4th save, I'm in the house, I'm alone, I want to scream, but the whole house is sleeping. So I'm just giving air punches and celebrating. I'm shouting at the screen with no sound. But it was a very, very great moment for South Africa. And look, man, we've made history. We're in the semi-finals for the first time in 24 years. Can you believe it?
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I heard Junior Kanye made a comment today that Nigeria is going to take us to the cleaners. He says, Junior Kanye says, Nigeria is going to take us to the cleaners. This is where our journey ends. It's been a great ride, but Nigeria will be a bridge too far for us.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
So let me go back, right? What popular opinion has Junior Kanye had that didn't involve controversy? You know? But
Yazi, for me, I'm going to be a little bit controversial as well. I'm not disagreeing with him a lot.
Okay.
Let me be honest, because those guys have got momentum now.
Yes.
And the difference between them and us is they've been scoring goals. They've not been 0-0 draws and getting into the puzzle. They've been 1-0 up. Obviously, Osman is off form. Move not really off form, but he's not firing on all cylinders. But he's creating goals. Goals. He's created the last goal almost.
Okay.
So he's able to draw in defenders and able to create goals. Plus, our defense has not played against Osman before. The first time playing him. So look, the odds are against us. Let's put it out there. Let's be honest.
Going to this game.
Yeah, going to this game. It will be a miracle if we pull something off here.
Okay. Fair enough. You know, for from an observer's perspective,
Yeah.
I understand, right? But I just want to address Junior Kanye's point of view, right? That it is fair to make predictions, but don't be controversial. You know, my interest is what was his take in the Cape Verde game? What was his take in the Morocco game? Did we stand a chance? You know, because if we look at then the quality of Mali that we faced, the quality of Tunisia that we faced, the quality of Morocco that we faced, right? On paper, we are not supposed to be where we are.
Yeah, we are not supposed to be.
You know what I mean? And for me, the fact that we haven't had an easy ride thus far, right? For me, that tells me something about this group. And we do not fear Nigeria like we used to.
No, remember I said so in the previous, and I don't want to contradict myself, but I said, remember, we've beat them before, like at home in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yes. And that's why I've got more confidence in them now that this group of players knows how to beat Nigeria.
Yeah, but I don't think they've beat them, this group. But anyway, something has happened. We've played them before.
Yeah, I believe that, look, Bafana Bafana will make it through to the final. And
I think if we make it to the final, we are winning the tournament.
You're right.
If we go past Nigeria, we're winning the tournament.
On the other side,
but Ivory Coast is tough,
there's
though.
DRC and
Ivory Coast.
So
You saw how they came back in the last minute on that last match.
Exactly.
And they've got the home support.
You
so
know?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one.
Indeed.
There's no. Let me just retract my words. Yeah, it's gonna be a very tough tournament, especially if Ivory Coast makes it to the final. It's gonna be problems.
But I think focusing on Wednesday, I believe we are gonna be inspired by Tyler. She beat all Nigerians today in the Grammys, and South Africa. When we're on a winning run, there's something about that country that just continues that winning run.
Okay.
You know, Dricus had a win. Tyler had a win against Nigerians this morning in the Grammys. Shout out to her, by the way. And Bafana Bafana will beat the Super Eagles come Wednesday.
Yeah, I saw the list of African Grammy winners. Okay, where they, but I think some of them have been honored by the president, but some of them are still new. I mean, I don't think Black Coffee received his order of the what is it? Order of the Baobab or order of the Makulumba, whatever they call it. So I'm just thinking that there's a lot the president needs to get up to in honoring these guys who are doing our country very, 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 very
exactly.
very
And
proud.
Bafana must add their name to that hat.
Yeah, you've got the Springboks there, you've got Rasmus. There's a lot of people. I don't know what the government is doing, how they hand out these awards to people.
Awards.
Yeah.
And look, something interesting for me about this group too, is in the last 4 years, they've had a front seat in terms of seeing how uniting a South African victory is to the nation.
So it's going to be another pastor if they win.
Hell yes.
Proper one.
And where you actually realize that, look, South Africa still has a soft spot for Bafana Bafana. I've been reading online that people at airports are wearing their old 2010 Bafana Bafana jerseys. Lecoq Sportif sold out the white Bafana Bafana jersey.
Okay.
And all South Africa wants is a competitive Bafana Bafana team.
Yeah,
and
team
we've got
keep
one
us
right now.
Yeah, to keep us there.
Indeed.
At least in Africa as a minimum.
Yes, because the moment we are competitive in Africa, it's just a matter of time for us to automatically be in the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know? So my prediction for Wednesday, we are beating Nigeria, and I will go for either a 1-0 win or a 2-1.
2-1 victory.
Yeah, but we'll beat them by 1 goal.
It's going to be a tough one.
I believe in the boys. I believe in the boys. What are your predictions?
Me? Yeah, I still believe. I'm with Junior Kanye. It's going to be a 1-0 to Nigeria.
Okay.
I have to be the devil's advocate.
No, and fair enough. And that's why we're giving you guys unprofessional views
unbiased,
unbiased
opinion.
True. I think we should ask our viewers what.
Yeah, guys, what do you guys think? What are your predictions? Do you think South Africa makes it past Nigeria? Taking into account all the past history of the two teams.
Yes.
Do you think we make it? What are your guys' thoughts? If you guys have anything to say, just put it down below in the comment section, guys. Give us a like,
100%.
share the podcast, guys. let's get talking. We do engage with you guys on the comment section.
Indeed.
Yes, mate.
Indeed. Okay, so by the time we record our next podcast, the African Cup of Nations would have been over.
Yeah.
Because Saturday would be the third, fourth playoff.
Oh, okay.
And then Sunday is the final.
Oh, there's still that one, Ghanaian.
Yes. So Bafana
very
Bafana
depressing.
is going to be in Ivory Coast for the whole week.
Can they make it to the final?
Right? So
In a
yeah,
miracle
this is now my next question, right? What, based on the last 4 teams, being Nigeria, South Africa, Ivory Coast, and DRC, right? What are your predictions from 4th up until the champions?
Ivory Coast wins it
Okay.
because at home.
Okay.
Watching their last 8 games, the desperation
Okay. Is
they
there?
had to be under to win that game.
Okay.
That was a hell of a game to watch. Let's be honest. And the whole nation is behind them. You see the post-game celebrations.
It's crazy.
Yeah, everything stood still there.
Listen.
So I think they're overwhelmingly favorites to win it now at the stage.
So Ivory Coast versus Nigeria.
Yeah, in the
based on
final,
your,
based on my my
okay.
part there.
So Nigeria comes second, then for third, fourth playoffs.
We can make third. But
Bafana
DRC is still
third.
tough for us though.
DRC.
Still tough
Hey man,
for
you
us.
got to stand on business. What are your predictions?
Okay, no, we make 4th.
Oh, we come fourth, so we're losing Wednesday and Saturday.
Yeah, no, it's just the teams are too tough.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna go fourth, DRC. I mean, third DRC, fourth Nigeria. Right?
Really?
Yes, DRC
okay.
is gonna beat Nigeria in the third, fourth playoff, and then South Africa is gonna beat Ivory Coast in the final and break the hearts.
Believe me, I would love to eat my words. I would love to eat my words. Hopefully, it happens the way you are saying.
Sihle Mendes.
Obviously, I am a South African fan, but hey, you gotta be realistic sometimes.
We're gonna create a new
It's
reality.
a tough one to crack. Yes,
We're gonna
it's
create
those
a
guys.
new
The passion,
reality.
the passion. Nah,
Listen, we gotta break hearts. We gotta break hearts. Unfortunately,
yeah, the passion of the
someone has to do it.
Cote d'Ivoire fans in the home.
Yes,
In the
we've
final,
got
in the
VAR,
main
we've
stadium.
got Petrus
The
Motsepe,
stadiums are like
Trust.
up there in terms of the quality of the whole tournament and the whole stadium. It's like surprising.
Our African champions, and that experience is gonna pay off.
We'll see.
We are gonna do it.
It's gonna be one hell of a miracle, though.
Indeed.
The odds are highly against them. So guys, if you wanna bet on Bafana,
You'll make money.
you'll make a hell of a lot of money.
Interesting.
Even
take.
Wednesday's match, you'll make a lot of money.
The game against Morocco.
Yeah.
A friend put 500 rand on Bafana.
Bafana. Jesus, how much did he get back?
15K.
Yes.
Oh, he was laughing
Imagine,
all the way to the
serious?
bank. Yeah, and he had remembered the day before that he had $500 in
Betway. Whatever. Whatever
the-
thing.
the company.
Because the odds were heavily against us.
Yes.
Even now, Cape Verde, the odds were not for us.
Yeah, so
The worst against Nigeria.
let's see.
Put in
Let's
money
see.
if you want to
Let's
go for
see.
it. It's a miracle game. So if you put in money for Bafana, you're bound to make back quite a lot of money.
Yeah, so Fagima Luzobon.
Yeah.
Fagima.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm not doing that one. I'm not putting money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm conservative in my betting
Oh,
betting strategy.
High risk,
Imagine
high
15K, Baraka is laughing all the way to the bank.
listen.
Yeah,
I
he's
was
laughing.
Like, wow. Like I'm like I don't have the appetite for that.
Yo, that's too much money. 500. But okay,
But
you never know.
It is what
But
it
if
is.
you put 55,000, we would have gotten like 150K. That's a lot of moolah, mate.
Would you be able to finish a game?
No, I wouldn't watch. I just go to bed.
Exactly.
It's gone. It's gone. Should be so that money, you know that it's gone. It's gone. Whatever happened, it's gone. Like betting is like that. Like with Drake, he loses $500,000. It's
And
gone.
that's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. End of story.
I think I'd rather take that approach instead of trying to watch.
No, I don't watch. Just keep your normal routine if you're betting on things. Just go. If me, I pass out. If I can't make second half, go to bed. Leave it.
I like that.
Because otherwise, a heart attack will kill you. Your money is gone in the morning.
That's true.
Yeah, when you wake up and open your eyes, it will be gone. It's not gonna come back. So yeah, that was it, guys. If you guys enjoy this show, guys, if you guys enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel, guys. Give us a like. Comment down below. Hopefully, you guys, I'll try and have this episode out by tomorrow, and because of the nerves, people and the betting, we'll see, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah,
Usually say by the people, man.
Salute.
Peace, guys.
Weekend Guy Sports presents a YouTube sports reaction series. 38 years, 38 moments. 1985. The War. Hagler versus Hearns.